everyone to the hydrant. Thanks for joining us today. With me is Carman Wilson. I've been trying to have Carmen on the show for a while, and things kept going back and forth. And so I'm really happy that she's with me today. You can reach out for her at carmansvoice.com. She does commercial and corporate e-learning, medical explainer. She's a 2021 One Voice Award winner. She was a Mavo volunteer this year, and those people were dynamite, keeping the rest of us
Oh,
lunatics in shape. So she's worked with J. Michael
wow.
Collins and Celia Siegel. She grew up in Maryland, but had a military career that took her all over the world: Germany, Panama, Japan, all over the place. She also likes sewing, organic gardening, and refinishing furniture. I may have a job for you outside
Okay.
of that. So I'm happy to have her on the show. Finally, thank you. Welcome to the show, Carmen.
Wow. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. What an intro, man. I need a recording of this so that I can write all that stuff down and make sure I say it, add it to my elevator pitch.
It took it all off your website. So.
Shh. Wasn't supposed to
Oh,
say
sorry.
that.
Sorry. I'll edit that out. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you were in the military. What branch of the service were you in?
Army.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I was in the Army, which is where I met my husband.
Oh,
And when I got out, he stayed in, so I was able to continue with the travels and the fun of it all. Just
right.
didn't have to get up at 5 in the morning anymore.
That is the one aspect. And first of all, thank you for your service. But that is the one
You're welcome.
aspect of military life. I don't think I could do that. You have to get up that early every morning. I just can't. I can't. Never been
It's
able to.
but it's not as bad as you think once you get used to it. Of course, I got out of doing that once I got out of the military, and now I'm trying to get back into it because it's amazing how much work you can get done that early in the morning when the rest of the house is asleep.
True.
Yes, so
True, but if I get up at 5 and start doing stuff, and I know, all the coaches say, "Come on, you gotta get up at 5 and get moved." If I get up at 5 and do stuff, I gotta take a nap by 9:30. I'm just
that's
I'm
okay.
I'm out
Who
of
said
lunch
you couldn't
today.
nap? Nobody said you couldn't take a nap later in the day, so it's
Oh,
fine.
okay, no
Yeah.
one's ever said that to me,
No
so
one ever said that you couldn't take a nap. At least they never told me. So, yeah, it's fine. Take a nap. It's okay.
okay, that's fine, that's fine. So furniture refinishing,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Anything that strikes my fancy. So I like to go yard sailing, which is kind of crazy because
Right?
I don't need any more junk and I don't need anybody else's junk. And my husband tells me that often.
I'm
But
sure.
I think it's because it makes me get up early on Saturday mornings. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't get up that early on Saturday.
Okay,
Um, so going yard sailing, if I find a piece that intrigues me and it needs, if it's all scratched up, but I know it's solid wood because I have a thing for solid wood.
right.
And if it's a great price, yeah, I'll bring it home. And
That's great. That's great. I love woodworking. I wish I had the tools to do more of it, but I've always loved refinishing stuff and building things. I
yeah.
used to make some CD racks back in the day, and
Oh,
it's just
wow.
it's fun, and I love
Yeah.
watching the videos online about people doing all the woodworking and stuff. It just
Yeah.
amazes
I
me.
can't build. I can't build it. I can strip the heck out of it now and put some refinishing on it. Yeah, I can do that, but I can't build it. No.
Well, we got to hook you up with Jen Greenfield then, because she builds all
Oh,
the stuff, and then you can refinish it all. So
yes.
got a brand
Definitely.
new got a brand new business there.
That's how I furnished my first apartment with unfinished furniture.
I
Yeah.
whatever works.
Yeah. It was cheaper, and then I got to make it the color I wanted. So, yeah, it was great.
My first apartment, I was working as a manager of a movie theater, and I
Mm.
furnished it with empty popcorn carton containers with sheets over
Okay.
them because I didn't have anything. So
Okay.
you're one
Well,
step
we're
ahead
not
of
gonna
me.
talk about the couch I had that was a plyboard on, cement blocks, okay?
I I get it. I get it. I've been there. I
Gotta do what
get
you
it.
have
I
to
know.
do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, the One Voice Award winner, the which you
Mm,
you won in 2021, what was that for?
commercial demo, female, best
Okay.
female commercial demo.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was nosing around and I couldn't find the exact reason why, but that's so cool that you got
Yeah,
that. That's wonderful.
it was unexpected. It was just it was an amazing thing to happen to me. I was just dumbfounded that I was the one that was chosen to have the commercial demo. Um, but then, J. Michael Collins produced my demo.
Well,
So there you
well,
have it.
let's be honest about this. J. Michael may have produced it, but it really is Andy McKay who really did all of the work. J. Michael just
Yeah,
barely
AJ did
scratched
a lot of work on my demo. That is true. That is
so,
true.
so yeah, I've been there. I've done a demo with them. So that's
Yeah.
so great that
He has
that
an
you won
amazing
that.
team.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does. He's got an
just an
amazing
amazing
team.
team.
So cool. All right, let's ask you some of these ridiculous questions
Okay, here we go.
and see see where this takes us. What advice would you give yourself at age 15?
Oh gosh. Wow. 15, huh?
Mhm.
I think I would tell myself to relax and have more fun because the world's gonna get serious soon enough.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, this is the time where you should just have fun and just not really take all of the craziness that's going on in your life too seriously.
I wish someone had said that to me at 15. That would have been would have been wonderful.
I know, right? I mean, high school. Jeez.
We're not even gonna get into that.
Crazy time, though.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy time. But I think about the kids now in high school now, and the times just feel
No.
a lot crazier now than
Yeah.
they did when you and I
I
were doing it. So,
There's no way I'd do it all over right now. No
yeah,
way.
yeah, it's a
Mm-mm.
different ball game.
It really is.
What's one thing you cannot live without?
Has to be one thing, huh?
Pick one. You don't have to prioritize them. Just pick
So it
one.
depends on you see, I have to that's a trick question because I have to say, like, my husband, in case he watches
You
this interview or,
have to.
yeah, I do, my family. So, I mean, I'm gonna go general and just say my family. I'm really close to my family. We're a tight-knit group. I like to say that we fight hard, but we love even harder. So, yeah, my family.
That's cool. Who would play you in a movie about your life?
Oh gosh, I get to pick?
You get to pick.
Okay, so let's see. I would pick oh my gosh, I'd do a combination. I'd want Angela Bassett because of her body. I mean, I don't have that body, but let's just pretend for a moment here.
Few people do, so don't
Okay.
worry
I
about it.
mean, have you seen those arms? Oh my gosh, I'm working. But anyway, um, Viola Davis is just an
Oh,
amazing actress and
yes.
her range, yeah. I wow. I'd
That would
have to
be a
pick
good
her, I
pick.
think.
Yeah, that'd be a really good pick.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be like her. Is it working?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe it. I believe it.
Okay, thanks.
Sure, no problem. What is your favorite curse word?
Shiza Coffin. Okay, so you told everybody that I lived around the world. I traveled a lot, and
Yeah.
I lived in Germany for 5 years, and when I was in Germany, I spoke a little German, enough to get by, and, I had friends that taught me curse words.
What are friends for?
Exactly, right? So, they taught me the word Scheißekaufen, which means shithead. So I can say, Scheissekaufen, and well, now people are gonna know what it means. But I could say it and people didn't know what I was saying. You didn't know I was calling you a shithead, but now you know. So I'll have to find a new
I
one.
like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to
Wow.
add that to my vocabulary because that's just
I think
dynamite,
some people probably will.
probably. What movie makes you laugh no matter how many times you've seen it?
Oh gosh, laugh, huh? I have TV shows that make me laugh a lot. Movies. I really can't think of anything.
Well, what TV show makes you laugh?
Oh, the stupid ones like Mike and Molly. I laugh every time I watch, and I watch the reruns. I could probably recite some of the the lines in the show, but it makes me laugh every time I watch it. It's hilarious. Stupid and hilarious. You know.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, good.
If you were an ice cream flavor, what would you be?
Oh, I'm so boring. I'd be vanilla. Which is weird because that's my favorite flavor. Everybody thinks it's strange. But that's
That's
because I like
cool.
to add stuff to it, you know? You can take
Hey,
vanilla and turn it into anything.
right. You can add just about anything to it and make it whatever you
Exactly.
want it to be.
Put some nuts in it and some
Yeah,
caramel.
you got it.
That's me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
What's your biggest fear?
Okay, so there is a real answer to that question, and there is an interview answer to that question.
Yeah, because I don't want to really put you on the spot, and if you're not comfortable with it, I'd rather
It's
skip it.
really not. I mean, I've recently learned some things about myself. And one of the things that I've recently learned is that I have a fear of not being liked. And I didn't know it was, I won't say as bad as it is, but I didn't know it even existed, you know?
Hmm.
So that's
Welcome
that's
to the
the
club.
real answer.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Yeah. You know, yeah, it just you mentioned 15 when I was 15 and some things that I was dealing with when I was 15 and then, this because that in my self-reflection, I went
Hmm.
way back in my history, my personal history, and was trying to figure out where it all stemmed from. And I actually figured it out. It's kind of weird,
Cool.
but I a lot of times I figure that people don't like me when in actuality they do. So
Mm.
that's just something that I'm working through.
What sound or noise do you love?
Laughter, and it's anybody's laughter. I like hearing people laugh because then you're having fun. You're not stressing.
Right, right. What sound or noise do you hate?
Um, you know what really came to mind immediately was that noise from Dumb and Dumber. I know you know it. I don't have to do it. But things like that, drones, noises that drone on. I don't like them. So
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
That's good. That's good. What's the weirdest thing you've tried food wise?
I think it is pigeon pie. In my travels, I was in Africa and we went out to dinner with some of the locals and yeah, they had us try all kinds of things. And the one thing that sticks in my mind is pigeon pie.
I would think
It was,
so.
yeah, it was very sweet and had a lot of bones. And I'm being very real. That's why I probably remember it.
Yeah,
So it wasn't that good.
yeah, I would tend to remember that as
Yeah.
well.
So
Wow,
yeah,
that's a
pigeon
good one.
pie.
All right, I'm going to give you two things here, and you tell me what your favorite is.
Okay.
Eggs, omelet or scrambled?
Omelet.
Texting or calling?
Calling. I'm old school.
I, I'm there with you.
Sorta, kinda, yeah.
That's
I'd rather hear your voice. I mean,
right. I agree. I agree.
yeah.
Sidney Poitier or Denzel Washington?
Oh, that's not fair.
That's why I did it.
I know, that's oh my gosh.
It's a tough choice.
It is. But I'd have to pick Denzel.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I know. I know. I know. Summer or winter?
Winter.
Toilet paper over or under?
Over.
Mm.
Under makes no sense. You can't see the pattern.
You're very kind and gentle about that. There's many people that are so militant about that it's just like, if
You
it's not
know,
over, I'm gonna change it when I come to your house if it's not over.
I had a friend that once told me him and his wife, when they first got married, they argued. That was their first argument over the toilet paper, over and under. I never forgot that story, and I thought, "How stupid is that?" So I said, "I will never argue over toilet paper.
Right.
You wipe your
Mm,
really? Okay.
all right, whatever.
There you have it."
Passenger or driver?
See, that's hard too because I love to be the passenger because then I get to see all the stuff that I'm missing as the
Mm.
driver, but I also like to be in control, so I like to drive.
So unusual for actors to wanna be in control, and
Well, then I get to
never
say
thought of
when it's
that.
I get to say when it's time to go. That's why. So,
It's a good thing.
yeah,
Book or Kindle?
book.
Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again?
Never have to stand in line again.
Mm,
Yeah, that'd be
seems to be a popular
nice.
one.
That'd be nice. I mean, because traffic lights, when the lights sometimes I want the light to be red so I can take
Right,
care of some things that I can't do while I'm driving, so, yeah, I don't care about that.
but it never goes red when you want it to.
That
E
is true.
even if you approach it 85 times and it's always red, the one
That's
time you
true.
want it, it'll be green.
That's true.
You can read minds. Speaking of which, would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to
Mhm.
move things with your mind,
Mm.
or telepathy, the ability to read people's minds?
I think telepathy is dangerous. You know that fear I had?
So do I.
Well, the telepathy within that, I think telekinesis, because
Yes.
sometimes I can be lazy.
And I just see the comic potential in telekinesis, so
Oh,
that's
yeah. Scare the crap out of people.
yeah, absolutely. Would you rather eat only broccoli for the rest of your life or be forced to watch an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians every day?
I'll take the broccoli for 300, please.
You make me proud.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I can't get it back.
I
You know?
I know, I
So,
know.
yeah, no, thank you.
Would you rather live in a haunted castle or an abandoned train station?
Aren't they the same? Hmm.
Uh,
Haunted castle, abandoned train station. I think I'll go with the train station. I'm not real good at haunted.
okay.
Yeah, I don't
And a
think I'll be
train
good with
station
that.
is usually one level if it's a small train station. Where
Yeah,
a
I like
castle,
things
you've
on
got
one
all
level.
yeah, yeah,
Open, airy. Okay, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly?
Fly. That was easy. Well, here's why. We have eagles where I live, and so we're
Mm,
outside sometimes, and we look up and you see the eagles flying over, and I wonder what they see. So, yeah,
right.
fly.
Would you rather have whatever you are thinking appear in a bubble above your head for everyone to read, or have everything you do be live streamed for everyone to see?
Oh, no. Oh, my. Do I have to pick one of those?
They're ugly. I grant
Oh,
you, it's,
my
it's ugly
goodness.
choices.
I think wow, I think I'll pick the bubble over my head because I think I can control those thoughts. But some things I do, I don't want everybody seeing what I'm doing. When I empty that bottle of wine 3rd time, it's the 3rd bottle of wine, I don't want people seeing that.
I understand. I understand. And some of the more evil folks I've interviewed like the bubble over their head because then they control what other people see them think, and they can make them believe certain things, and it gets very
Okay,
complicated. So it's like
I
you're
get
not
it. That makes
you're
sense.
you're not alone.
That's deep in thought, but I didn't go there, but that's okay.
It's fine. Oh man, thank you for doing this. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
I love this. This was fun.
I told you it would be painless.
I didn't say that. I said it was fun.
If you want to learn more about Carman, you can go to carmansvoice.com. Look at her website. She's got all sorts of demos and everything out there, and you can hopefully look for her again at the next Mavo. And I don't know if being a volunteer once has soured you on that
Oh,
experience,
no, that was so much fun.
wasn't it?
I would do it anytime.
That was a
All Val
good
has to do is ask.
conference.
I'm
Yep.
there. Yeah, it was a great conference.
Yeah.
And I met some great people. So, yeah, anytime.
Yep, absolutely. Once again, thank you for taking the time to do this. It was fun.
Thanks for having me, Jim.
Oh,
This is
sure.
awesome.
Thank you for listening and watching, and we will see you again next time on The Hydrant.